All right, everybody. My name is Damian Calais. I'm also known as Mr. Carvadian from New Orleans, Louisiana. Coming to you today from the home office here. And it's my pleasure, privilege, and honor to be your speaker today on this live webinar. We're going to talk about the ending of the prohibition of the cannabis plant, something that I'm really excited about. About 15 months ago, a good friend of mine was telling me about a buddy of his who was the president of the newest division of the first publicly traded cannabis company. That in itself was enough to intrigue me to take a look at what you guys are going to take a look at here today. I flew out to San Diego, got a chance to meet with the president, the CEO of this company. A couple things that I saw there was that there was nothing like this in the industry, and then also the industry of network marketing. We're the first. We're the company of first in many different areas, and you guys are going to hear about that here in just a quick second. So, after that meeting with the president and CEO of the company and my buddy Jeff Lessard, I decided to partner with Kannaway. And we launched the company maybe a month after that. And after that launch period, after we launched in November, actually at the launch event, I met a little girl named Sadie. And she was having about 300 seizures a day. And I heard from her parents firsthand what cannabinoids had done for their daughter. So, when you meet a little child that's having 300 seizures a day that are using cannabinoids, and you hear from the parents how their quality of life has improved, and you hear from them how their daughter's life's improved, it hits your heart pretty quickly. That's why we call this the movement with purpose. So I'm going to dive in real quick. We're going to do a little education today. We're going to make sure you guys are educated on why this was taken from us and some of the science and facts behind it. But let's just dive right in. Let's talk about, real quick, hemp versus marijuana. Now, just so you guys know, hemp is a very tall plant. It is, it's made for its industrial application. It's very high in CBD, very low in THC. One of the byproducts of hemp is hemp concrete. And, a lot of different things can be made. Anything that can be made from petroleum can be made from hemp. So from a product extension standpoint, one of the first things that I took a look at when I was looking at this company was what was their potential for product extension, and anything that can be made from petroleum can be made from hemp. So that's about 50,000 different usages of the hemp plant. Now, marijuana on the other side is made from its psychoactive component. It's very short and bushy and really no industrial application whatsoever. What are cannabinoids? Now, if my presentation looks a little weird, it's because it was on PowerPoint, and then I have a Mac, so it took it into Keynote. But good thing I know all this stuff. So what are cannabinoids? Cannabinoids are special compounds that are found inside the cannabis plant. There's 80 to 100 different known cannabinoids, about 400 other different chemical compounds like terpenes, flavonoids, plant waxes, chlorophyll. And you can find cannabinoids in other plants like echinacea, flax, kava, and those are just some of the other plants that have this particular cannabinoid inside of it. Now, the history of hemp is quite fascinating, I found. Industrial hemp has been grown in the United States since, the first European settlers settled back in the early 1600s. The War of 1812 was fought over hemp trade. The Declaration of Independence was drafted on hemp paper, and George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and John Adams all grew and lobbied for large-scale hemp production. Hemp was a staple crop of the 1800s agriculture, and really up into the 1930s, about 90% of medicine contained cannabis sativa inside of there. Here in New Orleans, Louisiana, we have a pharmacy museum on Charter Street, and if you would have happened to visit New Orleans and go see the museum and look at the tinctures, it shows you that those tinctures will contain cannabis sativa. So if it was so important up until the 1930s, why all of a sudden was it taken away from us? And that's when the Marijuana Tax Act in 1937 was enacted, and very, very high taxes on cannabis and hemp to the point where it was just really eradicated from our food chain. So here, this is really, really fascinating right here. This is some research on cannabis. This is Dr. Raphael Mechoulam, and the United States has funded cannabis research in Israel for 50 years now. 1964, THC is discovered and isolated. In 1992 was when the endogenous cannabinoid was discovered, and in 1995 they discovered the second endogenous cannabinoid. So it just goes to show you that our government has been knowing for a long time now that there's some benefit to this. Otherwise, they wouldn't be paying for 50 years of research in Israel. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Israel is really leading the way in research right now. Next up is going to be the endogenous cannabinoid system. If you learn anything here today, you need to learn this. This is one of the reasons why, retired cardiac heart surgeons and we have a current surgeon here in Louisiana who has partnered with us. Guy's done over 10,000 open heart surgeries. And one of the things that he said the other night was that he believes that doctors should be putting themselves out of business. He also said he believes it's malpractice for doctors not to put people on these cannabinoids. So what does the endogenous cannabinoid system consist of, and what is it? Well, first and foremost, the word endogenous means from the body. It means from the body. So which means our body actually produces cannabinoids. When I found that out, I really found that really fascinating, that our body produces cannabinoids. As a matter of fact, in a woman's breast milk is one of the highest concentration of cannabinoids. So, I'm one of these people that don't believe that God does things by mistakes. There's an endogenous cannabinoid system in your body, and there's also the system of receptors that are the single largest self-regulatory system in a mammal's body. All mammals have this. It balances mood, sleep, and appetite, hormone production, influences homeostasis and the harmony of all bodily functions. The CB1 receptors, which are reflected in the green illustration on the right-hand side, and the CB2 receptors, which are blue. Well, the green side, just so you guys know, starts in the mammalian brain. Just that one set of receptor sites is larger than every other receptor site throughout the entire human body. If you took all of the other receptor sites, combined them, it would not equal the CB1 receptor site. So, CB2 receptor is really all throughout your gastrointestinal area. It regulates and maintains the immune system. These are all calibrated with our hemp-based products, and a deficiency in the ECS, called the endogenous cannabinoid system, can upset the body's balance. As a matter of fact, Stanford University recently published an article in medical journals stating that the onset of dementia and the onset of early Alzheimer's, the stages of early Alzheimer's, is a result of an endogenous cannabinoid deficiency. That was published in April of 2017. The endogenous cannabinoid system, this was Dr. David Allen. He's the retired cardiac heart surgeon that I was alluding to. He said that the discovery of the endocannabinoid system is the single most important medical scientific discovery ever. If you want to find that video, go to www.whychoosecbd.com. That's www.whychoosecbd.com, and you'll find that video. He also says in that same video that the manipulation, this is a direct quote, that the discovery and manipulation of the endogenous cannabinoid system will save more lives than the discovery and application of sterile surgical technique. Now let me say that again, that the discovery and manipulation of the endogenous cannabinoid system will save more lives than the discovery and application of sterile surgical techniques. So what he's saying, in essence, is that the manipulation of the endocannabinoid system can save more lives than surgery will. Now, again, that's www.whychoosecbd.com. Again, guys, I apologize for my screen here. This was supposed to be done in PowerPoint, but I don't have PowerPoint on here. So the slides aren't looking like they should, so I apologize in advance. Well, what do you know? The government actually has a patent on cannabinoids. It's titled Cannabinoids as Antioxidants and Neuroprotectants. That's patent, U.S. patent 6630507, also known as the 507 patent. It was awarded in 2003 to a Dr. Julius Axelrod, Nobel Prize winning laureate, and it is very useful in the treatment of a wide range of oxidative-related, ischemic, age-related, inflammatory, and autoimmune diseases. Neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, CTE, which is also known as chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Cannabinoids such as cannabidiol are particularly advantageous because they avoid toxicity-related issues of the psychoactive kind. Now, where does that lead us? That leads us to our company here, our company of First. We are the pioneers in this industry. If you guys see here in the middle, it's Medical Marijuana Inc. Medical Marijuana Inc. is the first publicly traded cannabis company, and we are a division of Medical Marijuana Inc. Kannaway is the newest distribution model inside of Medical Marijuana Inc. We also have Hemp Meds, which has changed laws in Brazil and Mexico. Kannaway Sciences, which holds the exclusive license to the government's patent, and we're doing the research on that. It's also the company that Dr. Bennett Omalu was employed by. If you guys seen the movie Concussion with Will Smith, then you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. He was offered the Surgeon General's position by Barack Obama. He declined that to continue his studies within Kannaway Sciences. Axum Biotechnology is really doing some amazing things on the pharmaceutical side. Dixie Botanicals and Echo Connection, which we'll talk about here in just a little bit, which is echoconnection.org. Company of first, we were the first to create and maintain a natural botanical CBD brand, first to launch respected cannabinoid supplement and pharmaceutical line. We were also the first to develop strict quality standards through rigorous lab testing. This is really important for you guys to understand. I see the major issue right now with the cannabis industry is that there's a lack of quality standards. The second largest chain of dispensaries in Colorado was recently found to have mold on their yield from their product and from their grow. The second largest dispensary in Colorado. Second largest dispensary chain. So there's a huge need for quality standards, and you have to know where you're getting your product from. You have to know what's in the product. You have to know where it was grown, what the soil was like. Did they test the soil? Was there heavy metals? You have to know all these things because marijuana and hemp are extremely great bioaccumulators, which means that it's going to suck up everything that's in the soil and everything that's in the air. So if you're growing it in contaminated soil and contaminated air, chances are the product's going to have those contaminants in it. If you're growing it with pesticides, herbicides, any of those things, then that's also going to be in the product. So you want to make sure that your product that you're consuming is free of those things. That's why we created the triple lab testing procedure. We're also the first to offer a direct selling company. We're the first in direct sales to offer hemp products, and we were the first to combat the anti-aging with the use of hemp products that have CBD in them also. Skincare line has CBD in it also. Our company's built on 4 pillars. We're very family-oriented. We're sustainable. We're actually a carbon-negative company. The byproduct of the waste that comes from our CBD oils is actually turned into hemp concrete, which makes our company a carbon-negative company. We're driven by science. We actually have clinical trials on the weakest of all of our products, which showed an 84% reduction in seizures amongst the test group. We're natural and botanical. You'll not find anything that is synthetic in any of our products whatsoever. Now, to supplement the largest self-regulatory system in the human body, you take plant-based phytocannabinoids. You take this every morning and every night, and what you're seeing in the picture right here is a full-spectrum cannabinoid, and we'll talk about that here in just a quick second. Kannaway's family of products. First and foremost, we use an ISO, IEC accredited testing lab. We're triple lab tested. And we're 100% natural and organic, no pesticides, no herbicides, no GMOs, and federally legal. First up in our family of products is going to be our Revive line. Revive line is going to be our all-day system with our proprietary bee-bong herbs. Now, this has been passed down. If you guys see down in the picture below, that's Dr. Janelle Kim. She is the formulator of our products, and she is also she comes from a line of Korean herbalists, about 3,000-year-old lineage of herbalists and doctors from Korea that are this bee-bong is exclusive to their family. It's been handed down for centuries throughout their family, boosts energy levels, increases vitality, and improves mental clarity. Next up is going to be our Kannaway Premium Hemp Oil. This is also made with our real scientific hemp oil, which is being prescribed in dozens of countries across the world for many different things like Alzheimer's, epilepsy, Parkinson's disease, chronic pain, just to name a few. This full-spectrum cannabinoid blend will balance your bodily system, promotes quality sleep, encourages longevity. It has an extremely high concentration of cannabinoids. For example, just in this one right here, this is a 3,600 milligram product that you will find. It's 120 milligrams per day. The green, which is right there, is going to be a 1,500 milligram CBD that's going to have 50 milligrams per day. We recommend that you take, on average, a healthy human being should be taking 50 milligrams per day. Now, Kannaway Pure Gold CBD. This is another full spectrum CBD oil that we have. It's combined with medium chain triglyceride oils. It's easy to pour liquid that is safe for your entire family to use. It's an excellent daily source of CBD, vitamins, minerals, fatty acids, fiber, protein, terpenes, flavonoids, and other trace cannabinoids. Next up is going to be our Kannaway Pure CBD. Anything that says the word pure in it means that there is no CBD, there's no THC in there. Now, this particular product in our Pure line will meet the world anti-doping regulations. It's a premium cannabidiol blend, and it's pure CBD oil, cleanses and detoxifies, balances bodily systems, and is 100% THC free for all you athletes, maybe police officers, government workers. Next up is going to be our essential oils. Every single day when I wake up, I put my energy and my immunity in my diffuser, and I let it go all throughout my house. Absolutely love the essential oils. If you'd have asked me a year ago about essential oils, I might have chuckled. If you would have told me a year ago that I'd be using essential oils today, I probably wouldn't have believed that to be the truth. But I can tell you that I absolutely love my essential oils. And these are, again, another category-creating product. This is the first essential oils that come from the cannabis plant on the marketplace. Captures the benefits of dozens of natural botanical ingredients to be placed on your pressure points or in a diffuser. Now, this is a really popular product, especially amongst the millennials. They like to vape things, and there is some research out there showing that vaping things is really about. Vaping things is sometimes actually more effective than actually taking it sublingual, depending on the situation. But this, each one of these little atomizer cartridges will contain 100 milligrams of CBD. It's flavored with organic terpenes like alpha-theanine, myrcene, limonene, linalool, and other natural botanical flavors. It tastes actually like a little citrusy, kind of like an orangey, lemony flavor. And your daily CBD is just a flavorful puff away. Next up is going to be our Energy Chews, one of the favorites amongst all of our brand ambassadors, especially those of you that are out there burning the candle at both ends. We have, combined our award-winning CBD with an all-natural caffeine and B vitamins. It gives you about 100 milligrams of caffeine per chew, and it contains 5 milligrams of CBD per chew also. It's non-GMO, vegan, organic, natural, and made in the United States. Next up is going to be one of my newest favorite products. This is our newest product right here. This is our Kannaway Super Greens. Kannaway Super Greens were made with more than 40 different superfood and nutrient-dense ingredients created using hemp protein that is infused with our proprietary Belong herbal blend and super green blend, fiber probiotic, digestive blend, antioxidant, vitamins, minerals, and also non-GMO. Next up is going to be my favorite product of all. This is the product that I believe that if we took every other product the way that we have, we can make a $1 billion plus company with this one product. This is called our salve. The salve is great for anybody who does strenuous activities, athletes, maybe just people who work really hard throughout the day. When you come home, just feeling a little tired, feeling a little discomfort in different areas. Just rub this wherever the discomfort is, and it'll give you some natural comfort in those areas. This is the MacGyver product. If I would have to, evacuate for a hurricane, we all know that New Orleans has lots of hurricanes. So if I had to evacuate for a hurricane, this would definitely be in my hurricane preparedness kit. It's also great for dry skin, different things like that. Next up is another category-creating product. This is the first ever luxury beauty line featuring CBD hemp oil. This is called our Defined line. It rebalances the body, no harsh chemicals, nourishes, refines the skin, cleans, and detoxifies. If you notice the product that's in the middle, the tallest of all of them, I think it's one of our best products. That is our bath soak. It gives you a natural detox in your bath. And when you get in, it's going to look a certain way. And when you get out, it's going to look really, really cruddy at the bottom because it's taking all the toxins out of your body. And we highly recommend people to do this at least once a week to detoxify their body of all the toxins that we take in throughout the week. Next up is our Hempies line. We've partnered with Hempies, the world's largest hemp clothing provider. We have wallets, we have hats available, T-shirts, a lot of different things available through our Hempies line. If you're going to be a part of the ending of the prohibition of the cannabis plant, might as well dress like it, right? My wallet is actually a hemp wallet. So we got the right place at the right time. The legal cannabis industry is the fastest growing industry in the United States. There's over 23,000 medical cannabis studies that have been done, touting the benefits, everything from chronic pain to Alzheimer's, diabetes, etc. Cannabis is becoming very mainstream. As a matter of fact, backed by a huge body of research. The legal cannabis industry is the fastest growing industry in the United States, again, and the estimated size of the legal United States marijuana industry, medical and recreational, in 2016 was up more than 25% over 2015, doing about $7.1 billion in sales. In 2017, the market for CBDs was projected to do $2.1 billion, but we've yet to see those final numbers. That was a projection by Forbes in 2016. And within the next 5 years, it's projected to pass both the film industry, the organic foods industry, and more than triple the revenues of the NFL. Now, a lot of people say, well, why direct sales, Damian? Why did you guys choose a direct selling business model to do this particular with this particular product line? If this bottle sits on a shelf somewhere, not many people are going to know what CBD is. I would say a very small percentage of people are knowing what it is. As a matter of fact, it's a product that needs a story. It's a product that can't tell its own story of why it was wrongfully taken from us. So what we do here, and I believe where our opportunity lies, is in the ability to educate people, whether it's one at a time at a coffee shop, or 20-something people at your house, or it's 75 people in a group setting, like I did the other night with Dr. Gary Jones. But it's just a matter of educating people on the benefits, educating people on why this was wrongfully taken from us, and what do you know? I think here that this is the perfect business model for this product line, because it does require a story. It does require an education. And that's where our opportunity comes to line, because word of mouth marketing is the best type of marketing. People buy from people that they like, care, and trust. If people like you, they trust you, they care about you, and you educate them on this, chances are they're going to buy it from you, as opposed to a Whole Food store, or opposed to somewhere else where they have no relationship with that owner of that business whatsoever. So direct selling in the network marketing industry did a little bit over $183 billion per year, with about $36 billion of that coming from the United States. Over 103 million people globally are network marketers. And there's expected to be another 200 million people that will enter the network marketing industry over the next decade. Now, I want to read something to you guys that is not on this slide right quick, but this is a study that I read yesterday from bankrate.com, and it said, according to a brand new survey from bankrate.com, just 37% of Americans have enough savings to pay for a $500 or a $1,000 emergency. The other 63% would have to resort to measures like cutting back spending in other areas, 23%, charging a credit card, 15%, or borrowing the funds from friends or family, 15%, in order to meet the cost of the unexpected event. That's why, guys, we believe that over 200, the Direct Selling Association says that over 200 million people will enter into the network marketing industry over the next decade. I don't know if you understand this, but our economy is moving to a smartphone-based economy. And if you can't reach people on this, that you don't know how to turn this into an ATM machine and start a business from this, you're going to become obsolete quite soon. More than 74% of the United States public has purchased goods or services through the direct selling industry. In 2015, 77.4% of the people involved in direct sales were women. It's actually the ladies out there making this thing happen. Now, it has been said, guys, that if you're joining a network marketing company or a direct selling company, if you get in one of the first 500,000 distributors, it's actually a cutting edge opportunity. If you get in 100,000 distributors or less, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But here inside of Kannaway, we're right now a little bit shy of 20,000 active distributors. So we have oceanfront property here right now. I mean, there is prime real estate here in our company available. Next up is our compensation plan. We have a retail program for those of you out there that have storefronts and would like to retail the product. We have a 3-and-free program for our customers through the direct selling side, that if a customer is able to get their product for free simply by referring you some of their friends who might want to try CBD or some of our skincare or whatever it is they want to try, we give them the ability, by referring us more business, to give them free product. We have a direct selling bonus On the initial purchase of the value packs of a customer or brand ambassador, you can earn anywhere from 10 to 30% on that order. Rank advancement bonuses, we have different thresholds in our compensation plan. As you hit those different thresholds, you can earn up to $18,500 if you would max all that out. Lifestyle bonuses, I mean, simply for you maintaining your rank, the company basically pays you a lifestyle bonus. I look forward to that lifestyle bonus every month. It's $1,250 extra a month for me in that particular area. Then we have the 50% check match. Simply by you bringing somebody on, anybody that they bring on, you're going to override their checks. And my favorite, though, by far is the residual income, the 15th check. That's actually why I got into this. But next up is going to be our minimum income guarantee. This is one of the things that sets us apart from many other people right here. You know, in network marketing, it is very hard for somebody to tell someone an exact game plan of what they have to do to make an extra, $6,000, $30,000. May it be $60,000 a year or $100,000 a year, whatever it is, wherever you want to fall. It's next to impossible for me to sit down and give somebody an exact roadmap on how to do that because there's so many different moving parts to these comp plans. While here in our comp plan, we have minimum income guarantees. You want to earn an extra $100,000 a year, you hit National Director. It's $8,300 per month. And that comes also at that rank with an extra 100,000 shares of stock. I'm not sure if you guys can see that stock certificate, but I've earned over 300,000 shares of stock through the compensation structure. But the first rank where you will hit the stocks are at National Director, and that will end, the stock incentives will end in 2018. So if you want to earn an extra $83,000 per month, hit Crown Ambassador, they will guarantee you. We already have 3 people in our company getting ready to hit the Crown Ambassador rank, and I'll be moving towards that way. Hopefully, my goal is by the end of 2018 to be there, and I believe that we can do that. So wherever your belief is, how much you believe that you can, whatever you believe you can do. If your belief say, hey, an extra $6,000 a year, great. I can give you an exact roadmap of what you have to do to get there. Now, the next part is our stock incentive program. This is what attracted me to this company initially. I knew that this company, the first publicly traded cannabis company, after taking a look at what they were doing, the research, how they lead the space, that I wanted equity stake in this company. This ends December 31st of 2018. There's no longer going to be an opportunity to get this stock incentive past December of this year. So I highly suggest that if you guys get in here, that you guys make sure that you go to work and shoot for that National Director rank at least to get your first 100,000 shares of stock. Next up, guys, is our cause. This is what fires me up more than anything. ECHO is an amazing thing, and ECHO is our nonprofit side. ECHO stands for Education, Collaboration, and Hope, and it's an independent, nonprofit, and charitable organization connecting special case sick children and families with the healing properties of cannabinoids like CBD and other financial aid services. For those facing extenuating circumstances, ECHO proudly supplies cannabinoid education and open-ended collaboration opportunities between doctors and parents. Contributions make our work possible. In other words, when people come to us and they can't afford these products, we send them to ECHO, and ECHO still gives them the products. ECHO is a nonprofit, and I know a lot of our brand ambassadors give different portions of their paycheck, or maybe there's $1 or $2 added to their extra shipment every month. But all that money goes to ECHO so that we can be a blessing and continue to bless these children that really need this product and that really require these products for their quality of life. Next up is how to get started. By the way, real quick, you can go to echoconnection.org. That's echoconnection.org. I highly suggest you guys take a look around there. It's kind of a WebMD style of platform that is there for educational purposes, for us to educate the medical community, for us to educate the regular average people that aren't very schooled on this stuff and really don't have much of a knowledge about cannabis or hemp. But next up is how to get started, guys. And here in Kannaway, we have what's called value packs, and these value packs are put together to help you in starting a home-based business or choosing a collection of products where we're going to give you a discount. Maybe you just want to be a customer and say, you know what, the business is not for me. Perfect. We want you to go try our products. Here in our company, the opportunity does not trump the product. The opportunity sits on the back of the product. Here, product is king, guys. We encourage you to be a customer. We want you to be a customer. So if that's you and you want to choose one of our starter value packs, it gives you a collection of our of our products at a much discounted price. If you see the prices in blue, would be the price that it would be if you did not use an e-check or a American Express. That would be Visa and MasterCard are in blue, American Express and e-check are in orange or yellow or gold, whatever you want to call it. So we start off at our starter value packs. These are really good for people that want to give it a try initially and try it out before they decide, hey, you know what, I really don't want to start a business because I got to try the product first. These are perfect for you guys. If you put these together individually, it's going to be over $300. This gives you a pretty huge discount. So the starter value packs, you notice anything that says pure in there, pure starter value pack. That means that that particular pack has no THC in it whatsoever. And there are some individuals that might have to worry about drug testing, things like that. They need to be consuming a pure starter value pack or anything that says pure on it. Then we have our junior executive value pack. That's $768.90. And with 10% off, it's $699. Our executive pack, which is $988.90, you can get your 10% off by using American Express or e-check. That's $899. Again, same with our pure, our total product experience. This is by far the best package if you're truly serious about starting a legal cannabis business. This is the best route to go because it gives you all the products that we have. It gives you everything that we have that allows you the ability to go out and try the product. I really believe that if you're going to represent a company, be a brand ambassador for a company, you have to touch, feel, taste all the products that you have, not just a couple of them. You have to taste all of them. So it really does not matter to us how you guys get started. If you want to be a customer, great. If you want to do the business, great. How you come into us does not matter. I have no skin in that game whatsoever. What matters is that you get started. Timing is everything. If you want to be a customer, make sure you get back with the person that invited you. If you want to, take a look at the business side and the appearance or a little bit more of what we're doing, make sure to get back to that person. Also let them know that. You said, you know what, Damien, I'm really not interested in much of this, but I do know some people that might be interested in consuming the product or, possibly building a business. Also let the person that invited you know that too. I really believe we have something special here in our company, guys. Our products are for every day and for everyone. It doesn't matter who you are, how old you are, you can take our products. And with the ending of the prohibition of the cannabis plant right now staring us in our face, I'm going to leave you with one thought. Do you know why Anheuser-Busch is the largest alcohol company in this world? It's because they were there prior to the ending of the prohibition of alcohol. They had market share before then. Now, our company right now is by far most uniquely positioned in the marketplace to grab huge market share. We're the first of many different things. We're not the imitator in the industry. We're the innovator. We're the company that created the space. Our founder literally pioneered this space, Michael Yamas. That's why we use the hashtag #BeLikeMike. So guys, I just want you to understand that if you're looking for more money, if you're looking for an extra source of income, if you're looking for more freedom, more time, freedom, more whatever you're looking for, we can show you how to do that through this business model, through sharing these products and this opportunity with other people. Get back to the person that invited you here and let them know where you stand. Are you a number one? You want to be a customer? You're a number two? You want to be a brand ambassador? You're a number three? You know what? You just really don't want to do anything, but you'd like to refer some business to your friend that invited you here. Let them know where you stand. However you stand, I want to be the first to welcome you to Kannaway. You guys have an awesome day. My name is Damien Calais, also known as Mr. Carpe Diem. Y'all have a great day. Much love. As always, God bless you. Peace.